So I've just arrived here in Northern Norway. We're deep inside the Arctic Circle, one of the most demanding environments on Earth. I'm here with the Surveillance and Reconnaissance Squadron. They're Britain's specialist reconnaissance unit within the Commando Force. These are the people who go in first, often unseen, to build the picture commanders need before the main force arrives. The high north is of growing strategic importance. Russia's naval activity is increasing, and critical infrastructure, undersea cables and energy pipelines run through these waters just close to here. So if we're serious about defending NATO's northern flank, we need to be able to operate here in this environment. And let me tell you, if you can operate in this environment, you can operate anywhere. I'm here with the commander of the Surveillance Reconnaissance Squadron. We're just going to have a look at some of the kit these specialist forces use to survive in the Arctic and, importantly, beat the enemy if they come up against them. Let's do it. So talk me through what we've got here.
Yeah, so this is our over snow reconnaissance vehicle. So this enables us to go places where wheeled vehicles can't. Clearly really applicable in the high north with the snow coverage, ice coverage, etc. It's one of the most modern snowmobiles that are in use by Nordic forces. It's got 180 brake horsepower, so it can move people rapidly around.
So what speeds are you looking at on this thing?
So you can get up to 110 kilometres per hour.
And you've got obviously a track at the back, gives you traction.
Yeah.
And then
Track
skis
vehicle,
at the front.
Two skis at the front, which enable you to cover a multitude of terrain, deep snow, light snow, ice, frozen lakes.
And you can carry a trailer like the one just behind
Correct.
it. Yeah?
So you can carry trailers, pulks, and you can also use it for medical evacuation as well.
Yeah, great. Must be good fun flying
Really
around
good
these
fun.
things,
Yeah. It's like riding a motorbike.
Good laugh, unless you don't have a balaclava on,
I'm
then
terrible.
you look this old.
Yeah.
Right, so we've got one of the mountain leaders here.
Yes.
So talk us through the kind of kit that you need to wear to sort of survive in the Arctic.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, so in the extreme cold weather environment, it's really important that we utilise the layering system. So that's what keeps us warm. So as opposed to having one big jacket, you've got several layers which are under our Marine's clothing system just there. The outer layer is his cam whites, and that is so that he blends into the environment, much the same as the camouflage that we'd use in a temperate or a jungle environment. He's also carrying his plate carrier with his ballistic protection, his ammunition, anything that he needs to hand straight away. And
then obviously tactical systems. Importantly, you've got your sort of ISR feed computer system that flips down, that gives the operator the maximum view of the battlefield.
Exactly that.
Could link into ISR assets or just have communications and mapping on it, which is super useful. And then talk me through the new weapon systems that the Marines have now been issued.
KS1 weapon system being rolled out across the Royal Marines.
What calibre is that?
It's 5.56.
Okay.
Yeah, so NATO standard. We don't necessarily adapt the system to work in the cold weather, but we do use specific lubricants, oils to make sure that it's workable.
Because I can imagine when you get to minus 30, the metal's going to expand. You're going to have stoppages, etc. So really important.
And that's largely the same for the kit and equipment that he's carrying. Fabrics act different, they freeze, metal shrinks, so it's really important. Doing the basics well is super important.
And then really important is obviously owning the night, and so you've got a set of night vision goggles there. Are they now standard issue across the force?
Yeah, so this is the Commando night vision headset, so it comes as a modular system on top of the helmet that Marine's wearing. So he's got built-in air defence and then first generation night vision, which obviously enables him to operate through the night, seeing almost as clear as day.
So apart from having to stand here fully clothed up in this demo, how do you enjoy being in the Arctic in the Marines?
I very much enjoy it, sir.
Just like a robot. Love it. Well, listen, this is all the kit we're using. There's also, what else we've got here? We've got skis and we've got a pulk, don't we?
Correct, yeah. So stood the test of time. Clearly, we've got, one of the most...
Pusses planks.
Yeah, one of the most modern pieces of equipment on the battlefield, but also our skis, once we're in a dismounted role.
And how long would you ski on these things for? I mean, I remember on my MLS course we did 200k.
So
over the Hardanger Vida.
Essentially, as long as the mission requires you to. Clearly, you can conserve energy on skis because you're able to glide across the top of the snow. Depending on your route selection, it can be much harder. But yeah, have
you ever seen the film Telemark Heroes?
Yes.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
I mean, that's it, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then the unlucky man in the patrol gets one of these, doesn't he?
So typically, as you'll be familiar with, our kit and equipment when we're in the Arctic, we tend to pull it. Typically, it's heavier because we have more kit to sustain ourselves, and therefore.
So things like ammunition, batteries, food, supplies for longer term patrol.
Exactly.
And your sort of modus operandi is to stay for 10 days unsupported in this environment, which is doesn't seem like much on the outside, but when it's -30 and blowing a blizzard, even a couple of days out here,
exactly that.
Test your mettle as a human, doesn't it?
And that's it. The environment's trying to kill you.
So you've just seen some of the kit the Royal Marines use within SRS. It goes from really old sort of tactics from skis and polks all the way through to the most modern equipment and night vision goggles on our Marines as we speak. SRS are one of the best trained forces in the world. They work in small man teams, 4 to 6 men. They penetrate deep behind enemy lines, go unseen and direct fires from elsewhere to take out or destroy a target. Come on. Here in Norway, we have 1,500 of some of the most elite in the British military, our commandos, and they're training in some of the harshest conditions on Earth, as you can see behind me. Ready to defend NATO's northern flank under a new agreement with Norway. This is no longer just an annual exercise, this is mission preparation, and we're here year round. This is what keeping Britain and our allies looks like, and we will not waver in our commitment to do so. The physical demands here are relentless. Every moment takes more effort. Indeed, you burn through energy just staying warm. Your average individual burns about 6,000 calories a day just surviving in the Arctic. But what strikes me is the teamwork, the quiet professionalism. These people depend on each other absolutely completely just to stay alive. The UK has been in Norway now for over 50 years, and under the Lunar House Agreement, we're deepening that commitment. Our commando forces can now train day on day, month on month, every year, all year round. So in such a mountainous environment, it's really important that people understand the snow, where it lies, and also what advantages it can give you. What we've just seen, a couple of explosions laid by the combat engineers here that will result in an avalanche that can stop mobility corridors, block roads, destroy bridges, and slow up whole armies depending on where they're moving in such difficult terrain. It's a key tactic. It's used by SRS all the time, and only the most specialist in the military can employ it. So we've just come from an hour from another base to here on these skidoos you can see behind me. Moving fast, at distance, and long-range mobility is absolutely critical for the reconnaissance unit that I'm working with today. So going long range, identifying the target way behind enemy lines, and on these vehicles you can do it at speed and in safety. So why does a high north matter? Well, the high north isn't a distant frontier, it's directly connected to our security at home. We've got Russian submarines passing through these waters, critical infrastructure, data cables and energy pipelines that run beneath them. The Foreign Secretary, she was just here not so long ago, and has said Arctic security is critical to protecting Britain and NATO. She's absolutely right. What happens here affects us all. So why the UK needs this capability? Well, we're doubling the number of Royal Marines training in Norway in just 3 years. That's serious investment in serious capability. The Luna House Agreement with Norway we just conducted takes our partnership further than ever before. Joint naval operations, anti-submarine warfare and protection of our undersea infrastructure. So NATO readiness and deterrence isn't about posturing, it's about being ready, having the skills, the people and the partnerships in place before you actually need them. 7 of 8 countries north of the Arctic Circle are NATO allies. Together we're stronger, together we can deter aggression and protect what matters. This isn't about showing strength, it's about being ready, it's about doing the hard work in hard places so that we never have to fight unprepared, and if we do have to fight, we will win.